Maybe so if they're more interested in the research or the advocacy roles.
Mm. Advice on like how to act ethically or just in general?
Yes, I guess we can talk a bit about ethically acting, and also just how to navigate these landscapes when they.
Mm. I think number one, question everything. Like this might be like common to dodge, but in nonprofits, like I think things can be a bit more flexible. And flexible in terms of like you can create new projects if you think there's a need. You can ask why something's not included in a project and maybe someone just forgot to include it. Like, for example, examining like the health effects of this new technology on the local population, or like why isn't this person invited to the meeting? Like, oh, we just like, like I think question those things. Because again, like I strongly believe like your perspective is unique and you can bring these like fill these gaps, especially when we're talking about like remembering people or remembering like just like checks on justice of this new like project. Um, I think it's critical to recognize what tools are the most effective. For me, again, back to the beginning of our conversation, I highlighted how RMI can bring a lot of stakeholders together in like a neutral, convening sense. I highlighted how RMI or my company can publish like public information for everyone that's free of charge. Not all reports are free of charge, right? Like some cost like thousands of dollars, and or are just like private and shown to their clients only. I highlighted how like we can maybe I didn't talk about this as much, but we can do analysis, but we can also like we can translate this analysis into like understandable like pieces for stakeholders to act on. Like sometimes if it's buried in an academic paper, it may be hard for like people to actually act on in projects. So like those are things that I think like our work group is uniquely like able to do and good at. So if you want to work in nonprofit space, identify like the what a group is good at, right? What nonprofit a group is good at, and see if that aligns with your interests, and also see if what they say they're good at is actually effective. Like I think we're actually effective. I think we've been able to like help companies get grants which have community benefits agreements, or like we've been able to like have like promises and pledges come out of like these convenings where we bring stakeholders together. So like just like always watch for that too. Watch for like what are the tools this nonprofit is uniquely good at, and do they just say they're good at it, or can you actually see the impact? Like especially like the things related to justice. Yeah.
I love that advice. Question everything. And maybe that's something you have a little bit more flexibility to do in nonprofit is to
Mhm.
be able to, because your hands aren't tied, right? I guess versus I guess typically a for-profit company. So you're able to bring more diverse opinions and to be more a little bit more critical about what the decisions are being made at the table. Well,
Mhm.
I love that.